Buenas noches. Al saludarlos, estamos iniciando.
Does the third date rule exist here in Cuba? Meaning waiting to after the third date to have sex? What's up, guys? It's your boy Marco Yolo, and I'm here with the lovely Karina. And today, I'll be asking her 21 questions about the dating culture here in Havana, Cuba. So, Karina, first, let's start by you telling us a little bit about yourself, like where you're from and what you like to do for fun in your free time.
Of course, my name is Karina. I'm 22 years old. And originally, I am from Santiago de Cuba. That is another city, another province of Cuba. But right now, I live in Havana City. And what I do for having fun is like basically read books, like having fun with my friends, and I love the ocean, so I go to swim a lot.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
Let's get started. When it comes to dating, what qualities do women here in Cuba look for in a man?
Well, I think there exists like a little bit difference between Latin women's and Europeans or American women's. And it is because we are really passionate. We love to laugh, we love to dance, we love music, we are really creative, we're really talkative, mostly. So we look for a man that make you laugh, like make us laugh. We look for a gentleman too, we love that kind of things. Okay. We are really strong women, so we need a strong character man by our side. Someone who shares of the situation, Yeah. That's the quality that we are looking for.
Okay. Does it matter if a man is shorter than you? Like, is there like a minimum or maximum height of a guy that you would date?
Yes. Latin women and especially Cuban women prefer taller men. In my case, I'm 157 meter high.
Centimeters?
Centimeters. So I'm really short. And being taller than me is like really easy. But here in Cuba, women prefer taller men. Like really taller, like 190.
190?
Yeah. Like you are really tall, so.
Okay. All right. Is age gap dating common here in Cuba? Like if a guy is 5, 10, 20 or 30 years older than you?
Not at all. It doesn't matter. You can be 19 and 20 years old and being dating with someone with 28, maybe 30, 35. It doesn't matter. It depends on the maturity level of the person.
Okay. Does how much money a guy makes matter when it comes to deciding whether you want to date him long term?
I think it's a 50-50. I don't think that is that important, but Latin women are always looking for a guy that can support her and a guy that can be with me, like taking care of me, taking care of the house. But I don't think it really doesn't matter. I can date with you and it doesn't matter if you have money or not. You should have to be like, I'm a really worker person. I love to work. I love to have a good job and to make money. And if you have like the same goals and objectives that me, I think that's what really matters.
Okay. What do you consider to be a good first date?
Well, for me, something simple but beautiful. To go for a cafe, to talk, to know better each other, to go to a place where I can see the ocean because I love the ocean. That's what really matters to me. I have to feel comfortable with you. It doesn't matter if there is a fancy place, like a fancy restaurant or a nightclub. I don't like that kind of stuff. I prefer to keep it simple but beautiful.
Okay. Is it common here in Cuba to kiss on the first date?
Yes, it is. If I really like the person, if I really like you, I will kiss you. That's not a problem.
Okay. Does the third date rule exist here in Cuba? Meaning waiting to after the third date to have sex?
It depends. It doesn't matter if it is the third date or the fourth date. If I like you and I feel comfortable with you, if I really, really like you, it doesn't matter if it is the third date or the second date. But in my case, it doesn't matter. I have to take my time to know the person and to see if I really like person before to go for it. But I know what you mean, but it doesn't really matter in here.
Okay. After that certain amount of dates where you feel like you like a guy enough to have sex,
Yes.
does size matter when it comes to deciding whether you want to date him long term?
Not really, not really. To some girls it matters, but it doesn't matter to me. If I really like you and I feel comfortable with you, it depends on what I feel. If I feel comfortable with you and if I like the way it's happening, it doesn't matter the size. I think that there is another things that matter more than that. But for some girls, it is important.
Okay. So would you consider having a long-term relationship with a guy that has kids?
Yes, that's not a problem to me, and it's not a problem in general in here. If I feel comfortable with you and with your kids, that's not a problem to me. It depends also of the maturity level of the person.
Okay. So is it common here in Cuba to have other guy friends while you're dating someone?
Yes, it is. It's not a problem. Since I have to be respectful with my couple, I have to be loyal, but it doesn't matter if I have friends. That's not a problem, and I can go out with my friends always if I respect my couple. We are really loyal women, so of course I can have another friends that are men. That's not a problem. You have to trust me.
But those guys are like strictly platonic. It won't be any romantic while you're dating someone.
No, you have to keep the line clear. So your friends have to know that we are only friends. I have my couple, I have my relationship, and we are just friends. That's not a problem if the line is clear.
Okay, got you. I know you speak English very well, but does it matter to you if someone that you're dating makes the effort to learn your language if he's from a different country?
Well, I speak English, so if we can communicate, for me that's fine. But if you make the effort to learn my language, to make me feel more comfortable with you and with the relationship, I really appreciate that. But I'm good with speaking in English all the time because I'm really good on it. So that's not really a problem to me, but I really appreciate if you do it.
Okay. How is interracial dating viewed here in Cuba?
It is really common. We are a country with a really mixed variety of skin colors. You can see black people, white people, or brown people walking on the street. So that really doesn't matter at all.
So you won't get any crazy stares if you're with somebody?
Exactly. We don't care about that.
Okay. Would you date a guy if he's black, white, Indian, Asian, etc.?
Absolutely. I don't have a problem with your skin color. If I like you, that's not a problem to me.
Okay. Can you tell me about some native traditions or customs here in Cuba that guys looking to date a woman here should know about?
Well, we don't really have like traditions or something like that. You can be yourself on a day wherever you want to, but you have to smell good because we really appreciate a guy that smells good and looks clean. And you can use whatever you want to use. You can be yourself. You can have your own styles since you are clean and smell good and looks good. That's all.
Cool. Does it matter if someone that you're dating follows a different religion than yours?
Not really. I don't think that it doesn't matter. We have like different religions here in Cuba. It is the Yoruba religions, the Catholic religion. There is many religion that belongs to God. I don't know. I don't think that's a problem. If you respect my religion and I respect yours, that's not a problem.
Okay. So, would you date someone that does not believe in God?
Yes, definitely. Because I respect you as a human being, as a person, but you have to respect my religion too.
Okay. How long does it usually take for women here in Cuba to introduce someone that you're dating to your family?
It depends about how much time take us to define the relationship. maybe we are been dating for 2 months, 3 months, but we are not clear about the relationship. So I didn't introduce it to my family. But if we have been dating for 1 month or 2 months and I'm sure that I want to be with you and we want to have a serious relationship, so I will take you home.
Okay. Would you continue dating someone that your family does not like?
Yes, I will. Yes, because I really, really love my family. I love them with all my heart, but I know that I have to be happy. I deserve to be happy. And if I really like that person and I see that I have a future with that person, I feel comfortable, I will continue dating with him no matter what, no matter what happened. But he has to respect my family and they have to respect each other so I could be completely happy. But I definitely continue dating with him.
Okay. How long after dating would you say it's common for women here in Cuba to start thinking about marriage?
I don't know. It depends too, because if I feel really comfortable with you and I really like you and I see that we have a good future together and we are good for each other, maybe 1 year, 2 years, maybe less. But for me, it has to be like a long time, like 4 years, 5 years. So I see the relationship is really serious, like really stable relationship. That's a good time for me.
Would you say that women here in Cuba are raised by traditional standards, meaning knowing how to cook, take care of the home, be nurturing, supportive, and respectful of the man that you choose to be with?
We used to be. We used to be like a really traditional country, but things change like the rest of the world. So nowadays, it doesn't matter if you cook and I have to go out to work. It doesn't matter if I have 3 jobs and you are taking care of the kids and house. That really doesn't matter. There is no like a role for each other. We have to share things in the relationship.
Okay. All right, so last question. So let's say after dating for a while and things start to get serious, like looking towards marriage, and you're dating someone from another country, would you feel more comfortable going to live in that person's country or staying here in your own country?
I think it depends. For me, it depends. If we are good in here, we feel comfortable in here, we have a home, we have a future together in here, we have really good jobs, we are making money, and we have the same opportunities, I think I should stay here because my family lives here. I really love my country, I love my culture, I love to go out on the street and see the street full of Cuban people, the music, the noise of my city. But if we don't have the same opportunities in here and we don't have a future together here, I prefer to move with my partner to another country to look for a better future for each other.
Okay, good answers. So thank you, Karina, for being here.
Thanks to you.
It was a pleasure having you on the show.
Same.
That was 21 Questions with Marco Yolo here in Havana, Cuba. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, peace.